Yo, bro. All I need from you this week, right, is a yes or a no at this answer, at this question. I mean, would you like a Jordan 5 Tokyo? Because I've got a spare Jordan 5 Tokyo that I need to pick up. Would you like it? Yes or no? Can't hear you, bro. You're mute.
Send it over.
All right, I got you, bro. Hey, welcome back to the Shootout Podcast, episode 181 with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATO. Sorry. I've got it now. Hold on, I got it now. Hold on. Can you hear this?
Yeah,
we can hear this,
it was on.
Yeah. No,
It was on.
I had it on my for some reason I had it on my external speakers on my laptop, so
Okay.
that's why it came out. But yo, we're back. Well, we had 1 week off and it's all falling apart at the moment. So, but episode 181 with me and the bro 808 Kicks 80. Please do like, follow, subscribe, go chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And also, please do check out 808 Kicks _ATO on all the social platforms on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Patreon. We're on Discord. Come follow us at the Shootout Podcast, and myself at Love Kick Customs. There's a hell of a lot to get through in the start of this. But bro, what we're here to do this week?
Same thing we do every week, except last week. Try to take over the world.
I think we were reorganizing last week, so it's fine. We have to reorganize.
Is understatement. I'm just going to get right into it. Those of
Go.
y'all who on Patreon already know, and the bros in the Discord who are not all in the Patreon, shame. Public shame early in the podcast for everybody who we talk to on a regular basis who is not on the Patreon.
There's more than just this episode on the Patreon. There's there's episodes that
Everything.
we don't publish on.
And
everything.
stuff that YouTube won't let us say. And I don't even want to talk. We'll talk about YouTube on Patreon, actually. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Also, I think the bros are actually enjoying those episodes more than they actually enjoyed the podcast from what I heard last time. And it was like, it's
be like
equally as
that.
good, but I like this new segment.
well, no, it'd be like that because, anyway, find out for yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody, please.
Exactly.
Thank you. Hit the buttons. The buttons matter. It's hard out here for a pimp. When you're trying to get this money for the rent. Cadillacs and gas money spent. And a whole lot of likes and comments.
Because we
Please.
went.
There you go. There we go. And you know what? I ain't gonna talk about it for that very reason. There we
Well,
go.
because you're gonna end up venting.
Nah, because I'm gonna save it for Patreon. That's what we got it
True.
for.
Oh, yeah. True. So how's your? Oh, by the way, before we carry on, finally. The last 2 weeks have been stressful, and I don't think I've mentioned this, but I've been working on 35 megabytes per second fiber for the last 10 years, or however much I've been here. I've asked for fiber for the last 4 years, even 5 years since I've been here, and all I got was it's coming. And this is the longest wait I've ever had to get anything that's supposed to be standard in London. Last 2 weeks ago, I called up Sky or basically broadband, because they gave us a notification that we're gonna give you an upgrade, and we got fiber. We got like the toppest fiber you could get, 1,000 megabytes per second, whatever it is, all this new stuff. And then we're like, all right. I was like, all right, cool. Thank you very much. How much is it gonna cost me? They said we're gonna add another £5 on your bill. I said, hold up. So you're gonna give me the best fiber possible while you made me struggle for the last 6 to 10 years on the most basic broadband ever, and I don't even get wall-to-wall service. So they was like, oh, you should. So I was like, all right, cool. So I called and I said, right, they charged me. They was going to charge me £400 to remove my contract that I had for another year, and I said, no, thank you, I'll wait it out, bro. Go on.
What you mean wall to wall?
So basically, wall-to-wall means wherever I'm in the house, I should get Wi-Fi as basic, and I don't get it at the back rooms. That was part of the contract. Exactly.
I can get my neighbor's Wi-Fi, and my neighbors can get my Wi-Fi. I have to drive probably...
Yeah, bro.
I have to drive probably 50 meters away from my house, and then my phone disconnects from my Wi-Fi.
As you can tell, I've been suffering with the most basic prehistoric connection ever to get anything done. So I'm surprised this podcast is even airing.
Most of the time we good.
Yeah, exactly. We're good. So, but it takes me hours and hours. It'll take me like 5 to 10 hours to upload a video to YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm living in the prehistoric time. I went to my brother's house and it took like 10 minutes. I was screwing when I realised how quick it is. So they told me that. I told them, no, I'm not accepting addition money to my contract. And plus you're charging me £400 to leave. But I think another similar company was doing it for way cheaper.
Wait, hold on, whoa.
Yeah. Go on.
400 what to what?
£452 to get rid of a contract that they haven't even they didn't even kind of contractually give me what I wanted, and they were going to charge me £452 because I still have a year left on the contract. I said to them, okay, that's fine, send me an engineer, I want wall-to-wall service.
That's not fine.
No. I played the long game, bro. So I was like, send me an engineer, I want wall-to-wall service. If you can't get it, you haven't given me my contractual rights. I want to leave the contract. So they sent me an engineer. He said, first of all, they should have given me a extender pop box. They didn't. I've told them how do you count countless times. Nobody's recommended it, and I'm paying for a service for how many years? Yes.
It's not a recommendation. Yeah. It's no necessity.
Exactly, bro. I had this for 2 weeks with them, right? So I said to them, my last conversation with them was, this company has given me a cheaper range of exactly the same service for £20 cheaper. I'm going to either see out my contract and leave you by when this contract is done, so you've lost a existing member, valued customer, or you can match their price and you've got me for the next 2 years. Take that and tell your manager, because I either way I'm going to keep calling engineers out once their service drops. It's up to you. You can waste your money now, or you can waste your money and lose a valuable customer later on. She goes, hold on. Gave it 5 minutes and said, "Oh, we'll give it to you cheaper than another company." Thank you very much. Persistence is key. Persistence is everything.
Now you give it to me. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because you knew I was going to leave you either way because I was upset. And by the way, and the first phone call, I was really upset because the lady told me, or the lady on the phone told me misinformation. That one thing wasn't right, and I've checked it. It was incorrect for what she said. And second of all, she told me, no, I can't do it. And if you're customer service, the one thing they tell you is never to say no to your customers. So, bro, I was seething. But yeah, persistence is key to get your discounts. Don't let them dictate how much you want to pay or they want you to pay. If you don't, make sure you get them to pay what you want them to pay. Or what you want to pay them. That's the one. Yeah. So yeah, bro, I was happy. Now, in the next couple of weeks, I should have full fiber, 1,000 megabytes per second, super duper into the new age, bro. Oh man, that was a struggle. I've been waiting for this for like the last 6 years, bro.
6 years? Well, yeah. You've been right before we started podding in, I guess.
Right before. But right before we started doing lives, because it was really funny when I used to do Instagram lives, everybody was like, "Oh, you're pixelated." Yeah, I know, because I'm in the back room, I don't get no signal. Now I got a signal. Now I have signal.
Okay. I have experienced that a couple times with you. Yeah, I ain't like it.
Yeah, it's no good. It's no good. But
Well,
so
hit the button, man. Congratulations. Hopefully they'll come before they're supposed to come.
yeah,
And
16th
hopefully
16th October.
They know what they're doing. And hook up everything the way it need to be hooked up, man. So I don't have no problems.
Also, by the way, shout to the engineer that came the first visit. We got talking. He was very impressed by the sneaker rotation, and I just said, well, you can go and check us out on Instagram. You can go and check us out on the podcast. We do podcasts. The Shooter Podcast is our podcast. Instagram's here. Go and check. And so he started following, which is great. And also, he was basically vibing off all the sneakers, vibing off all the like speakers that we got for the front room with the vinyl. So like he gave him some tips and discounts and stuff like that. So yeah, bro, he used to work in Offspring long time ago. Crazy small world, isn't it?
We're gonna talk about Offspring too.
Oh yeah.
Right after these messages, because I gotta pause for a second, and we'll be right back. And we are back.
Look. So yeah, that was my little conquest for this the 2 weeks we were off, and yeah, sorted out the fiber, sorted out my fiber. Finally, I'm into the modern day age of interneting.
Awesome! I can't wait.
Awesome.
I
How's
wonder if
yours?
No, I don't know. Hopefully it'll help with the delay, that little slight second delay we got. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. Congratulations once again.
Yeah, exactly. Small victories, bro. Small victories. How was your week though?
Small victories. Learning how to be mean to people. It's
Is it difficult?
Yeah. In person, it is. Yeah, it's always easy to be mean to somebody behind their back, but
Yeah.
in person,
or sending them a message.
Yeah. So it's really more of that, sending a message, making a statement. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, the message, the dreaded message of content, like I like passive aggressively saying, I'm just doing what I need to do. So make sure you're not passive aggressive, that message that you normally you would get.
It's
like
actually, I see your bullshit and I don't like it.
that one too, bro.
I know you're doing it. Stop doing it. But
Stop
outside
it.
of that,
Stop it.
right. Outside of that, like you said, small W's, man. Got my. I told you I was gonna get some new Timberland work shoes too.
Yeah.
So I snatched up a crazy color pair, 10 works. They super cool. I've been wearing them for the past couple of days. They comfortable as hell, bro.
Yeah, you should have waited, bro. You should have waited.
Waited for
because Nike's got their boot coming. Have you seen
I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that, man. Not the work. I mean, no, these are like the hiking sneakers. So they got the rugged, bottom, hard, rubber bottom with the rugged traction pattern, but they got the cushy, foam midsole. It's a Tim Step. I think it's called Tim Step.
Is it the thing you
orange
dropped in
stuff?
Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the ones are called Timmies. No, Tikes. I called them Tikes, didn't I?
Yeah. I did not want you to say that on the podcast. But anyway, it's it's yeah. I got those. They were on sale. Matter of fact,
Bring him up, bro. Bring him up. Let's have a look.
no, they downstairs. I done worked in them already. I'm trying to get the name for y'all. Timberland Mount Madison Peak Low. Yeah. I think they retail for like 120 or 130, something like that. But
That's a reasonable price. That's a reasonable
I got them on
price.
sale for like 69, I think. 69,
Okay.
99, and yeah. So got those. They feel great. They waterproof. The colorway is that people keep complimenting me or bugging at me about the colorway. They act like I done bought some brand new J's or Air Max or something and wore them to work.
Oh.
Like, no, that's what y'all do. Y'all the one
Yeah.
wear a shoe out one weekend and then start wearing it to work. No. I don't do that.
Yeah.
These were meant for where I bought them with the sole purpose of wearing to work. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't that. However,
Yes.
randomly walked in Nike outlet last Wednesday, week and a half ago. So I walk in, welcome to Nike. Yeah, what's going on? And all the outlets made the same. The only difference is which side the men's and women's stuff on. Sometimes men's on the left, women on the right, or vice versa. So I go in, I'm browsing around, and I go to the wall, the back wall. We all know the back wall. 30% off, no lids, random stuff. You might find some heat. You might find some sleeper. You might find some whatever. Ain't no telling what you'll see on the back wall, right?
What did the Nike rainbow at the end of the cloud give you, bro?
Well, I scoured the back wall for a good 5 minutes, right? Just standing there, pacing a little bit between, 10 and a half, 11 and a half, just making sure.
Hold on.
then
Did you have your heat detector out? Did you have the
Yeah,
your
for sure. There's always the case.
the sneaky senses
It's
out?
always the case, bro. Because this is one of those stores I've only been to, I think, one time before. And the last I told you about this. I said this on the pod. This was a while back, where I walked in the Nike outlet and I got a not so welcoming feeling,
Oh yeah.
and I never wanted to go back to that store, so I didn't.
Okay.
I forgot that was that store until this very moment. I forgot. I told myself I wasn't gonna go back in that store no more. So I go in the store. I'm at the wall a few minutes, and so I make a lap. I go back around to the middle where the more quote unquote exclusive stuff is. Now I loop back around and start walking the aisles. And I saw a dude at the corner of my eye. Same dude a couple of times. So I hit the next aisle, which is the Air Max aisle. Little Air Max SC, little Air Max 90, big discounts. You know what I'm saying? Little Air Max 95. Whoa. Triple black
Hold
Air
on.
Max 95 premium. Not the big
Hold on.
bubble. Not the
Yeah.
big bubble, but the premium one from last year before all the big bubble colorways started dropping, right?
Hold on.
Right next-
So did the echo of 95
Wait,
come into your brain? Go on.
Because this is a split second. I see the black one, and then I see this blue Air Max 95, and I'm like, hold everything, stop everything. I paused in mid step because here sat a size 8 through 11 and a half Nike Air Max 95 stash collaboration for 20% off retail.
That's crazy. That's crazy. When you told me, it was crazy, bro. I suspect at that moment in time, the whole universe just stopped for that split second, and you just went, pow. There you go.
Yes. And so I looked sideways and I called my wife. And she picked up the phone. And I said, "Hey, babe." She said, "Hey." I said, "What you doing?" She said, "Working? What you doing?" I said, "I'm at the Nike store." She said, "Okay." I said, "You know that the blue 95s I got for you last year?" She said, "Yeah." I said, I'm looking at them right here. I just wanted to, you know what I mean? I just wanted to let you know. So, like, I said, tell me not to buy them. She said, "Well, why would I tell you not to buy?" All right, well.
Hold on. In that instant. 100%.
Look. I was gonna buy them anyway. That was more of a notification than it was a request. It was probably 90% notification.
Yeah.
Because, circumstances, right? Things going
done.
on.
It was already done in your brain. All you were looking for is a stamp of acceptance, not approval. It's a stamp of acceptance from your missus. I'm going to get these, you better accept it or not.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
That's what I'm saying. A stamp of acceptance means you're going to accept what I'm going to get anyway. It don't matter.
One way or another. Look, we can do it. Never mind.
We could do it the easy way where I show you. We could do it the hard way where you find out months later, bro.
Listen, who Jimmy Kimmel in that situation?
No.
We need a drum roll. Who is Jimmy Kimmel in that situation? Is it her or is it me?
It was you. Because you know what would have happened? She would have come into your room one day and said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stop bringing that up. You gonna stop bringing that up? You know I'm in the middle of a transition. I'm trying to figure out what I need and what I don't need. Do not do this right now. It's a bad time. Okay.
Okay. That was still too funny when your missus said that. Sometimes I'm in the room counting boxes.
Ain't nobody bring. Why you bringing no old stuff?
It's funny though.
No, it's not.
That's the hard. Look, I told you, bro. You said you could do it the easy way or the hard way. The easy way is you told the missus. The hard way is when she finds out and she counts the box and it's a hard way for you, bro, because you never told her.
She was home.
Yeah, true.
She works from home a couple of days a week, so she was home.
Okay.
So she would have saw it anyway. But like I said, that was more of a notification than ask for permission. But
oh yeah.
So I see him. I make the call. The call only lasted like 45 seconds, So
yeah.
I start picking. Because it's like 5 or 6 size 11s. So I'm like, bet, because just the outlet, you know what I'm saying? So these are pairs that might have been returned or, been sitting in somebody's back room for a year and a half or whatever the case is. So, they might have been picked through, ain't no telling. So when you're in the outlet, if you don't know, and people who shop outlets can confirm for sure, when you see heat in the outlet, you have to examine it. When it's on the shelf, on the back wall, it is what it is, because that might be the only pair in the whole store, because it's probably a return. And now, I don't know about y'all, but our Nike stores over here, they put the return pairs aside, because most of the time, like, it was a size 12 shattered backboard, like a size 10 Dodgers Kobe. Like, it was some heat in there, return heat, but when none of it size 11, so I just breezed on past that. Like, if that Dodgers Kobe would have been a size 11, I can't tell you I wouldn't have bought both of them.
What did Collie say when we was on him? That's where all the unauthorized B grades end up. Is your outlets. That's where mama poppers and shops and outlets. That's where they end up. So I'm just saying.
The B's normally end up, with a stamp. Yeah. But none of these pairs were stamped or nothing. But I only went through a couple pairs before I decided on the pair that I ended up buying. But while I was looking, here go this dude again. Now this is the third aisle in a row. Now ain't nothing wrong with shopping in the same pattern that somebody else is shopping in.
Yeah.
But I intentionally try not to shop in the same pattern as other people. And I might be going a little bit too far with this, but I feel like I got swag 8 in that Nike store by a dude who didn't know what he was looking at. So I see him over my left shoulder because I got the pair like this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm checking out the one shoe and I saw a loose thread. I ain't cool with that, so I put that pair back, grab another one, look at this one. Like, okay, this one cool. Grab another one, look at the third pair, and he just getting closer and closer. He looking at shoes, but he ain't really looking at shoes.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
He's getting closer. He's getting closer.
Look.
Watch your teeth. Watch your teeth. He's gonna snatch him out of your hand, bro.
Bro, I opened the third box. Bro. And I just pulled the paper a little bit, and I said, you know what? I look, because that second, the first pair I pulled both of them out. The second pair I pulled both of them out. So I'm like, all right, I'm finna go with the second pair. I put the third pair back. No sooner than I take 3 steps away, he going in with. I'm like, a live. I don't know if I ever witnessed a live bite. Because I guarantee you he had zero idea what the Stash Air Max 95 is.
Oh, bro, he was snag watching, definitely snag watching. It is literally like, let's see what people are interested in, and I'm pretty much gonna go for what they're interested in. So she's circling you like a shark. Jaws is coming, bro. It was not even Jaws. Saws was coming.
Bro, this was an older Hispanic dude with like some khakis and his polo shirt tucked in. It wasn't a polo shirt, just a polo style shirt, not Ralph Lauren, with like some on clouds on or something. Like, you probably in here with your kids, bro. Like, get away from me. Why are you snacking off my swag right now? And I had on work clothes.
Yeah.
He probably snacking on my swag, bro. I ain't like
But he's taking inspiration, bro. He's taking his.
But it was just
let's play devil's advocate. Let's see from his point of view, right? He comes into the store with on clouds on. First of all, they should have been burning as soon as he's walked into the Nike store. Second of all, right? He looked at you and your circle. He's like, this guy is. What did you have on, bro? What sneakers did you have on?
Me? I had on
Yeah.
my
Tim's.
That was right before I got the Tim's. I had on the
Okay.
Ghetto Gastro.
Okay, so
ones.
so this is even better. He's seen the silhouette of this sneakerhead, and
They
he's
beat
like,
though.
yo, bro, he saw this silhouette of this sneakerhead with the Ghetto Gastro Nikes on, and he's like, this guy's got style. He's ran this into the ground, so he needs a fresh new pair, and what he's wearing is probably gonna look awesome when he first got him. So I'm gonna follow him, and I'm gonna go down the aisles like I'm circling him. So it's like I'm there, but I'm not. I'm just seeing what he's doing. So as you're walking, you're sniffing. He goes, oh, he's gone past this pair. I like that pair, but I don't want it now because he's gone past that pair. No, I don't want that. He's all either because he's gone past it. Oh, he stopped. He stopped. Oh, the universe has stopped for that split second. The universe stopped for that split second. This must be. Oh, the clouds have opened. It's a ray of sunlight on this guy who just found his pair of
It was.
sneakers.
He couldn't see it. He couldn't see
He
it.
saw it. He saw it. He saw it. He saw the mid. He was so observant. He's sniffing that sneak from your hands. He's so observant that he saw you mid-step bounce back and think, oh damn, he saw it in cartoon format in his brain.
No, bro, cause no, that's the real shit. That's the real shit. Because when you walk in the Nike store, for me, being a sneakerhead, when you go, unless you're going for something specific, like you know what you're going to get. When you walk in, especially the outlet stores, you want to be optimistic. Like historically, you always want to be optimistic with this sneaker shit. Not just when you're going in the store, but when you signing up for a raffle or you're going to get in line or whatever the case is, you got to stay optimistic. Like that's the point of doing it, right?
Yeah.
But most of the time, you walk out with a gray cloud over your head, even if you decide to buy something. Because it's the outlet. So ain't none of the new fire graphic tees in now for 30-40% off. It's the old shit. It's the lower tier t-shirts that be like $30, now they $15. You get two for $25. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The socks still regular price. A lot of the sneakers, they're not the sneakers that you going to get from Foot Locker and Champs and Hibbett, and you know what I mean. They it's not those. This is the stuff, the online, the third tiers, second tier at best. Most of the time you can get, because now Dunks ain't hype no more. So now you can get different colorways of Dunks, and there's hella pandas, and this, you know, the yesterday stuff is in the outlets. And the last season stuff is in the outlets. And you get the pants, you can get the pants and the shorts and the socks and the golf stuff and like some of the mainline stuff be in there, but it's not on sale.
Nah.
But for me, that was one of them situations where indeed it was. I'm walking around because I'm finna be on my way out. Once I hit the last aisle, I'm on my way out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know most of the time I say the aisles for last. I go straight to the wall just in case there is something that I need to see on the wall in case somebody else see it before. Rush to the wall to check it out. I now hit the aisles, real quick on my way out. 'Cause I look at merch on the way out, socks, shirts, whatever. But I did buy some Fires Air Max pants. They was on sale too. But that was the red light,
Yeah, real light. He definitely saw that, bro. He definitely
Pulp
saw
Fiction
you walking.
suitcase.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was that. It was definitely one of the
He
moments.
definitely saw you stop mid-stop, and he was like, "Okay, cool." And then from there, when you were fixated on this on the Stash 95s, and your brain was going 95, he heard it. And he was like, all right, cool. I need to zone in. I need to zone
You
in.
ain't heard
This
nothing.
guy must.
He was watching.
He was watching. Yo, that's just weird.
Sucker shit.
That is actually weird. That is
I
actually
ain't
weird.
watching
This guy's
nobody in the
watching.
store, bro. I will, if I notice I'm taking the same course as you in the store, I will purposely change course just to make you feel more comfortable, because I feel uncomfortable thinking that somebody else is thinking that I'm following them. You know what I'm saying? That's how aware I am.
This is one of my pet peeves, and this is my missus' pet peeve as well, is when you're walking on the street, on the pavement, and somebody walks up really fast right behind you, then starts walking behind you. I'm like, why? Why? Just walk past me. Why are you stalling? Like, what you try? First of all, are you trying to listen to my conversation? Second of all, stuff. Why are you really close behind me? Are you trying to steal something off me or something? And thirdly, I was like, why are you a space invader? It's like, what were you trying to do? Like, literally, I'm walking with my missus. I'm walking with my missus, and you just creeped up right behind me.
Where do y'all come from? Like, why is this cool to y'all?
It's not.
Why are you within 1 footstep of me in the line and there's only 3 people?
Yo, bro. Why is it that you're the only car in the car park and somebody parks right next to you? Why, bro? Why?
Like, bro,
you got so much room. You got so much landscape.
Sneaker lines be having more etiquette than the grocery store line sometimes.
There's a space on the 5th floor, and the whole floor is empty. I might just park on the 2nd floor, and you saw my car, you parked right next to it. Come on, bro. Well, that doesn't make sense at all. I heard about sheep behavior. No, I've heard about sheep behavior, but this is grouping, bro. Just leave me alone. Yo.
No, you think if it happened to you, it's gonna happen to me too?
Yeah.
Nah, if you park upstairs, not park downstairs, it's just the 2 of us. Odds are, if they break in your car, they gonna break in mine too anyway. Because they gonna go see if it's some more cars. They gonna be disappointed to find 1 car in the whole parking lot. Like, wait a minute, it got to be something else. You go up, I'm gonna go down. We gonna get to the bottom or the top of this.
Exactly. There's so much landscape there. Just park somewhere else. And the thing is, it'll be really closely parked next to you as well. Like, come on, what are you doing, bro?
Bullshit. Y'all need to get y'all, bro. People just
100%.
People outside is so irritating nowadays, bro. It's like I don't know what to attribute it to no more. Like, everybody can't be young and stupid. Like, they be grown ass people in their cars, bro. People be driving down the street like this.
Oh yeah.
I be like, what are you doing? What on the highway? They be on the highway like that. The minimum is 40. They doing 45 in the fast lane with the like this, and you ride by them, and now all of a sudden they speed racer. What the? Why do y'all have to wait until I try to pass you before you get over?
That's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous. Don't be on your phone and in the car. That's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous.
They're gonna do it.
They're
gonna do it. They're gonna do it in the most dumbass way possible. Just to piss me off.
Let's just give some round of applause today, this week, right? Because first of all, let's give a round of applause to Terence Crawford after his victory against Canelo Alvarez. But
undisputed champion.
Three divisions. The 3 divisions, bro.
Bud might be the GOAT.
And he schooled Canelo. Like, bro, if I was Canelo, if I was Canelo,
he got records.
I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. If I was Canelo, I would not want to fight him again. Like, he schooled you, bro. Like, massively schooled you.
It's over.
Yeah.
He can fight. He'll fight him again for the money, but because they gonna draw. They gonna draw, but Canelo, I think, is too old. Bud is him. Bud was already him. People underestimated what he did to Haney. because Haney was supposedly hurt and blah de blah. But Canelo been him long enough to understand how it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He knocked off the last him. Well, not really, because then nobody knocked Floyd off. Floyd kind of just faded out. But
We've tired. I would definitely say one thing though. You could tell by round 7, Canelo was frustrated. Every time he went in, it was 1-2. Crawford was giving 1-2, and he was like shaking his head, coming back in, shaking his head, coming back in. He was like, no, this is every time I go in, Crawford's catching me once or twice, and I got him.
It was a defensive fight, but Bud defense was better. Canelo had his head movement was on point, but Bud just outboxed him pretty much. So great fight. Shout out to Bud, Terrence Crawford, one of the GOATs. I ain't gonna say one of the GOATs.
Yeah,
in
one
boxing.
of the
He
GOATs.
proved it.
Also on the same night, shout out to Pusha and Malice singing in the Vatican. Bro, that was epic. Absolutely epic.
First hip hop artist to ever perform at the Vatican.
Yep.
Clips
There's a lot of firsts this year.
Get the Grammy.
Yeah, there's a lot of firsts this year, bro. A lot of firsts
That
this
was
year.
it. I think that was it. Hip hop album of the year Grammy, probably for the Clips. Ain't nobody else finna go perform at the Vatican. I don't even know how they did.
That's dope. But it is, yeah. I did send you a message.
It ain't over. Shout out to the 4-time WNBA MVP, Asia Wilson.
Hey.
She is her. She done proved it 4 times.
4 times.
And she got some more colorways dropping before the Asia 2. I think they said these are the last couple colorways. No, I might be getting that confused with book with this stupid ass What the Book. I feel like he made all them shoes just to make a What the Book.
Yeah, and I want to say I think this is the last shout. Shout out to the ever epic, the ever brilliant Nas. Shout out to Nas. This week, I think this week he got his his casino casino licensing approved for Queens. So now he's going to open up a casino resort, which is going to open up a lot of revenue for people in the area, businesses. He's doing.
It's not him. I think it's a part of the group.
Him and his consortium. Yeah, it's like a $2 billion project to rejuvenate the area, which is absolutely epic, bro. So shout to the whole that lead from Nas and his consortium to actually do that. Irony
that was announced on the back of Jay-Z's and his people's casino bid for Manhattan, namely Times Square getting shut down, which I felt like was a dystopia waiting to happen. Like. Manhattan is already Manhattan, like, and Times Square, like, they don't need no casino down there, bro. Talking about Gotham City. They really, boy. That's just my opinion. I'm just thinking about the way people
it's only a matter of time, bro.
Are going to react to it. Like, the amount of, it would be a lot of money coming in. It would be a lot of money spent too, because they had to have a whole lot of security. And a whole, like, the problems.
But it's good to see the older generation that we used to listen to go on and do big business moves, and you can see that with the newer artists, especially with some of the moves they're doing. You see 50 doing it a lot in terms of in terms of series and movies and stuff like that. He did it with Vitamin Waters. Yeah, it's 50. I would say 50. Yeah, 50 is old school too. So, but you can see the moves other artists are doing, especially creating their own record labels and doing stuff more independent.
You know that, right?
Yeah. I know. I realized that the other day. He's like, what? 50 Cent is 50. Wow. That's crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, bro, like it's epic to see that. It's epic to see that the leaders of the old school have actually advanced their knowledge into the business world. Like what Jay-Z's done, what Nas has done, what a lot of big artists have done is actually even with like would you call it Jadakiss and what he started with the actual podcast as well, that they once you can only do music for a certain amount of time before you need to evolve, and I think that's a good evolution.
But you know,
in that link,
Jadakiss and his family they got a coffee company.
Yeah,
they've been doing for years, and Styles P with the juice bar. So like it's a bunch of Be Real, what Be Real been doing in the cannabis industry. Be Real and Burner and oh my God, what's the other dude from LA? They all heavy in the cannabis industry. What's his name? Damn it, I can't remember. Just like Al Harrington, with Viola, and there's a lot of. I wish we would have been able to see it sooner.
Yeah.
With I feel like Jordan and Barkley and Shaq and it was only certain people from a certain era who really got it that way. I feel like a lot more people should be further along in business. A lot of other people who aren't so upfront with it, some of them got it, and was able to flip their professional money into business after their career was over with.
You'd be surprised how what Nas has done in and around out of music. It's crazy the investments he's made. Yes, we know that because we follow these artists, but a lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people didn't know what these artists or what these old school hip hop artists are doing. I wouldn't say old school, but like what we used to listen to, what they're actually doing now is totally different, bro. The business moves they're making are intelligent. I agree with you. Like with the Jordan era, with all the stuff that came out, that you'd expect more coming through, but I feel like it's coming through now because I think that there's still a learning pattern of how you evolve from music and basketball, which I think people are now getting their heads around. So it's good to see. It's very good to see.
Yeah. But let's talk about some shoe shit, man.
Yeah, that was a shout out for this week. But yeah, talking about merch, Shatter Backboard, bro. Like, I ended up getting all 3 t-shirts for the Shatter Backboard Jordan 1s. The black, the orange, and the white, with the shattered glass at the back, and the pocket size shattered on the front as well. That was dope. I like those.
Yeah, I saw the whole line in Nike Chicago. They had a whole display. Pretty sure they had it too. I ain't been in Nike Lennox in a minute though, but yeah, they rolled the Shatter Backboards out hard, and they still out there. They still popping up. I saw. Did I see them for sale yet? I feel like I saw them for sale a couple times, but I know for a fact I saw them on sale. I did see them on sale. I think they was $135 with a discount code.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's happening. I'm glad it's happening the way it is too. I'm still holding out. I still don't know if I'm gonna cop. I should. I know I should.
I feel like you find the opportunity when you walk past one time and there'll be 2 shocks on you, and all of a sudden they look at you to stop with a shout back.
If I do, okay, cool. If I do, I feel like it'll be in person.
Yeah, it's going to be like the Stash 95s. You could walk in and it'd be like under $100 and like, oh yeah, it's a break. It's like a obvious cop.
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna see him for under 100.
You reckon? I think you might.
If I do, it'll be a while. And I don't go in Nike stores that often because for the reasons I said, like I go for specific stuff. Like I know I can find the pants and the shorts and the socks in there. You know, just the general Nike stuff that I buy over and over. You know, throughout the seasons. Like when it's finna get hot, I know I'm finna go buy a bunch of shorts. When it's about to get cold, I'm finna go buy a bunch of pants. So that's the stuff. And I'm buying the socks all the time. You know, black a pack of blacks, a pack of whites all the time. So
Exactly. Let's talk some sneaker stuff, like you said. So Tom Sachs, bro. Like Tom Sachs has been everywhere this week. I thought we touched. I know you don't. I know you have a disdain for Tom Sachs. So I have a not a good feeling about Tom Sachs either. I would like to say. We know when the Mars Yard 3 was being showcased, people in Brazil weren't happy, and they were posting some crazy stuff about Tom Sachs's history on their post, which is crazy. So that happened. I don't know how the release went with Tom Sachs, but now this week you can also what they've done is geared up for you to take an L and you to be happy with an L because they're offering you a sneak as compensation. So I don't know if you saw this, bro. The all white variation of the Tom Sachs Mars Yard 3.0 that's only designed for people that entered and got an L from trying to get the Mars Yard 3. Do you see it, bro? You're totally not interested, are you? I just want your opinion.
I do not like green eggs and ham. Nor do I like Tom Sachs.
Yo, there you go, bro. Just for the people.
No, there you go.
There you go.
You have them.
Just for the people that haven't seen this. So basically, if
you want the sneaker with the advertisement that's secretly calling you a loser because Tom Sachs is that much of a jackass, have at it.
That's what I wanted to hear from you, bro. I wanted your honest opinion on this because Saturday became compensation day because you can wear your L, bro. You know we were talking about smell like your L. You can actually wear your L because is that disrespectful? Let's do this. Is that disrespectful?
Yes, coming from him, yes, 1,000%. Because he is a narcissistic jackass. That's why he is not reformed. I'm not gonna believe it.
Oh no, bro.
I don't give a damn, and Complex gonna give him an interview. Why?
No.
And the internet tearing them a new one too, and they deserve it. Y'all lame, he lame, the shoes lame. I don't want to talk about it. This is what I got to say about it. You don't talk to me. If you want to say some more stuff to the audience about it, I'm cool. Did you wanted my opinion? This is my opinion. Fuck Tom Sachs and his shoes. I don't like that people at Nike keep fucking with him. It's lame.
Let me just say this quickly. On Tom Sachs's website, you see the Mars Yard 3.0. You see the brown colorway or the brown overlays, the red swoosh, the black toe. You see everything on that. Good on you guys if you got it. But you go from that, then you've gone to this faded version of that 3.0, like almost like a sad variation, an L variation of that Tom Sachs 3.0, and it looks like I wouldn't even want to buy this, bro. That's how bad it is in terms of what the meaning is, because it's almost like you can't buy the sneaker, you're not special enough, so we give you one that we're gonna give you because it's compensation. It's trash, bro. Like the whole meaning is trash. You're right. Let's not talk about this anymore. Oh man, that's
I'm not
That's
here to
horrible.
sway opinion. I'm here to give mine, and hopefully be entertaining with it. But that was the truth right there.
Yep.
Fuck him.
Yeah, they're gonna call it the loser sneaker, bro. They're gonna call it
Somebody
the
show
loser sneaker.
you who they are. Believe them, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
That's
Right,
all.
let's move on.
Now I need to know from you about this right here. Because if you thought you was gonna get away without talking about this, you're sadly
What, no?
mistaken.
What the Offspring first Nike Offspring collaboration on the Sunders, and they cost £60. Is that what we're talking about?
Shout out to Lincoln, the bro. I started to try to get Link on the pod this week, but I didn't want to be thirsty
Yeah.
because it would have been thirsty. What I need to know from you is why in the hell are you not in this area?
I don't know. I never got invited, so
Why?
this is what it is. I don't know. You tell me.
I can't tell
have
you.
I have no clue. Nobody reached out. So
Did you not get the email? Did it go to junk? Did you check your spam?
Well, they probably looked at my rotation and thought, this guy's more a Jordan guy. Let's give it to the Air Max guys that got more Air Maxes. So fair play. I'm not salty, bro. They've sent me to Tyler the Creator concerts. They've given me Tyler sneakers. They've given me sneakers before. They gave me the W in the Tokyos this week. So I'm not complaining, bro. Not at all. I'm a Jordan guy. Apparently, in their eyes. Even though they know I've already got Tokyo. This is why I offered it up to you, bro. Because it's one of the sneakers that's very important to the podcast. So there you go, bro. But I don't know. I don't know. What you say, bro?
You tell them when you get there. Check their DM. That's what you do.
Why? What did you say?
Check it. That's all.
Okay. But yeah. What do you think? What do you think of the Sunders?
Are you
What do
being
you think of the
serious
colour
right
combo?
now?
No, I'm talking. What do you think of the color combo? I'm just going to
What
get
do
your
I think
opinion.
of the Sunders?
No,
what you wanna
what
know.
do you think? What did you think of the color palette for that sneaker?
I think I'll
gray-
give you my opinion when I get my pair. That's what I think. I think I don't want to talk about this unless we. How am I get them? How?
I got you. Don't worry. Only 60 quid. Okay, Q's over here worried about getting Air Sunders, Osprey Air Sunders for 60 quid when you got the Cortez 95s, bro, and don't worry about it. I got you.
Why you worried
Don't
about
worry.
what I got?
I'm just telling you, whatever you
I'm
need. I got.
talking about what I'm trying to get. You talking about what I got? It ain't about what I got.
Like I said, I got you on the Osprey Air Sunders. Don't worry, bro.
They need to check their DMs. I'm in the community too, goddammit.
It's just part of the community. It's part of the community, bro. But yeah, congratulations. That's their first Nike collaboration, which would be dope. Let's just see if they get a Jordan collaboration. It'd be good to see what they get. But it's, maybe Jordan 1, maybe Jordan 3, possibly. Who knows? Or maybe Jordan MVP. Who knows, bro?
MVP. Why would you put that on there?
They
Ain't
could get
nobody
anything,
doing
bro.
no collaboration on no damn MVP. What is? What's wrong with you?
Okay. Let's talk about Jordan 1s, right? Let's talk about Jordan 1s. So this week it was we got a hint that we might be getting 3 Union fragments in 2026. Ironically, from what's been showcased earlier is one of the pairs is 7K, the other pair is 14 possibly K, the other pair is 41K. So we don't know, these are stock numbers pulled out of the air for some reason, but we know these are gonna be super limited. But like, I'm gonna say it's kind of following a similar strategy to what we were talking about maybe a couple of years ago when the Jordan 1 was being absolutely rinsed to shreds, and we said give us 2 OGs a year possibly, give us limited collaborations, maybe make them 2 or 3 limited collaborations, give us a Travis here and there, give us good quality GRs. Possibly that's what Nike is moving into at this moment in time. We're getting Union limited collaborations next year. Shoutback was more of a big GR release, but I think they'll still sell out. I think it looks like that's what they're moving towards, bro. Especially with some of the numbers and some of the quality of the Jordan 1s we're getting. They look absolutely fantastic. What's your thoughts?
They're still over for ones.
Hey?
They're still over for ones. These will be not remembered in the best light if the colorways are indeed what we're seeing on these.
There you go.
I don't think the black and blue it hits if it's indeed that colorway.
Okay, so what we saw this week, just to elaborate, was we saw a the back end of the bottom pair, which is the blue and the blue royal toe with the red uppers. It looks like it might be either breads. So that's what we got a look of last this week. So basically, there was a picture dropped, showcased. From what it looks like more of an official sneak peek. So we don't know how much of that is true. We need to take out with a pinch of salt, which we'll elaborate in a bit. But from what I'm hearing is the bottom pair is the most produced. The royal with the neutral grey is the medium produced, or the in between produced, which is more like maybe possibly 15k pairs from what's rumoured. And the black underlays with the white overlays the top sneaker, which is more of a black and white. It's supposed to be 7k pairs. I can understand why they've done that, because I don't think it's the most attractive Union frag out of all the 3, and that's why they've made it limited. So I like what they've done, but they've made it super limited, so they made it super hard to get. I personally feel stuff like this going forwards and making them even more harder to get is what's going to drive the hype behind the 1, or bringing back the hype behind the 1. So I feel like even though it might be a forgotten moment, I think this might be a little bit of a turning point. And I think in the next 2 to 3 years, we won't be looking at the Jordan 1 being a depleted silhouette. That's my opinion.
What? What you mean depleted?
Well, I say depleted in terms of people are looking at it. Look, people are just calling, "Oh, Jordan 1s are dead." That's the instant response. Jordan 1s are dead. I don't think we'll be looking. I don't think we'll be saying that in the next 2 to 3 years.
Why?
First of all, there's a lot. There's a lot you can do with a Jordan 1. So you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, there's a lot you can do with a Jordan 1. First, like, number of things. I think if you brought a Travis Jordan 1 high back, even a reverse mocha, even though I don't like the colorway, that's going to go stupid. These unions, yeah, the collabs, like that's the angle that they're currently using. So bringing some hype. Then you
gonna buy that. It's another green and white women's Jordan 1 coming out.
Yep.
There's another brown and white women's Jordan 1 coming out.
Sorry.
Then what? Another collab that everybody gonna want, and then another GR that's gonna sit on the shelf again. Another GR that's gonna sit. These collabs is not helping the GRs. It was a misnomer from the beginning. Jordan 1s were hyped, so the collabs are gonna have extra hype regardless, right? So if the normal silhouette is hyped, all the GRs selling out, the collabs are gonna be extra selling out. So now that the GRs ain't selling, the collabs still selling out. That ain't gonna help. It's not helping the GRs because people don't care about the GRs because the collabs are selling out because of resellers and hype.
So what
GRs ain't hype. The hype is what make it move.
I know. And then this is where
the cap ain't working no more. The market ain't saturated enough for the cap to work like that.
But what you end up doing if you can't sell out a silhouette? You don't drop it. You just drop it in collab form. So will we see into 2026? Will we see more GRs? Possibly not. How many GRs have we seen from the Jordan 1 that's not been an OG? The only the Shatterback was one that I can remember at this moment in time. What other Jordan 1s have we got this year? It's that have been GRs. That haven't moved. Except for the Shatterback balls.
Most of them ain't moving. Not the way they were. Not the way they would like them to. Most of them going on sale. The highs and the lows.
Tell me a couple. From this year.
I don't know. I ain't been buying the Royals. The
Royals was last year.
The Royal Lows.
They're them quite well.
The white and blue lows that just came out a couple months ago, yeah, they sitting around. The Shatterback board still sitting around.
That's the one I mentioned.
I don't know, bro. You tell me. You the
so,
one champion in
the
Jordan 1. Ain't nobody checking for them. They dropping them.
This is where I think it's going to take a couple of years to change that ideology where people see it'll be a one time and space in 2026 2027 when Jordan 1s won't be sitting around. There won't be as many Jordan 1s that go and sell because they've reduced the amount of stock. They at this moment in time, what Nike are trying to do is hype up the Jordan 1, and to do that you need to bring it to the table. One of those women's exclusives that you mentioned, the quality on them are absolutely insane, bro. The inner lining, the quality, the way they've actually reintroduced that Jordan 1. If it sits, it sits. If it goes and sells, it goes and sells. What Nike would do is react and basically won't release as many GRs. That's what I would do if I was in the business of selling sneakers, and just produce these collaborations were stupid hard to get, and then starve the market for the next 2 to 3 years, and all of a sudden people will be wanting these Jordan 1s back. If I was in the business of selling sneakers, that's what I would do.
We'll see if that's what happened. You try. It's real funny and it's puzzling and slightly irritating to me because we were both singing the same song about Jordan 1s not too long ago and how they need to stop and they need to slow down and they keep doing the same things over and over. And ain't nobody buying them no more, and the market's saturated, and everything going on sale, and now you're saying kind of the opposite.
Because I see a shift. When you see a shift, where not a lot of people can see it, then you see it, bro. And I see it. So a lot of people probably saying I'm talking a lot of shit.
You didn't call that, honestly.
No.
I'm trying. That's why I asked you why. Why were you saying what you were saying? You didn't give an explanation.
No, because right this moment in time, even though we're rocking in the motion of saturation in terms of the silhouette, I can see what Nike are doing and Jordan Brand are doing to bring some notoriety back to the Jordan 1 and make it feel special again. And it's taken them a good year, I would say a year now. How long Elliot's been there for? About almost a year, for them to actually recognise that something needs to happen. And I think this is what's happening. So I will not be surprised that the sneakers, one of those unions that is one of the most limited out there, even though it's not the best looking, is gonna get absolutely hyped to bits because of the number of stock that's there. If we predominantly see that with these unions, we're gonna see that template being used in other areas of the Jordan 1 going forwards.
That what I was about to say before you cut me off and went on your tirade about how Jordan 1's finna make a comeback. I was about to say that black and blue one is not finna hit the mainstream. Neither is that white and black one for sure.
No.
Because of the limited numbers. The one that's, if that's the truth, like I was saying, if they really look like that, especially the white one, if it really look like that, it's gonna get no love, and it's gonna be super limited.
Oh, you know where that's gonna end up, bro.
If the white, black, and red one come out like that, and it's the most available one, it's gonna get the same amount of push that Travis get, and Travis ain't popping like Travis was before. Neither is the Jordan 1. See what I did there?
Yeah.
The mainstream ain't paying attention to the Jordan 1 no more. It's us. And because it's a union fragment, that makes it even more us paying attention versus the mainstream.
Somebody
who
else.
Don't know who union or fragment is. You know what I'm saying? The one silhouette itself being shut down to the mainstream don't means that a collab is gonna help it. A limited collab is gonna help it.
I'm gonna tell you how this release is gonna go. I know this already. I don't tell me how I know this, but I know this already. We're talking about regional exclusives. Yeah, that black and white pair is gonna be a Fragment exclusive, right? It's going to come to Fragment only. That royal blue and the neutral grey, that's coming to that's going to Union only, and they'll do a general release on the bottom pair. That's what I feel they're gonna do with this sneaker.
There's no such
they're gonna
thing
make
as
it
a general release on a Fragment Union. That's not a general release.
I'm saying not general
boutique
limited release. Yeah. So the top pair is going to Fragment, I feel. The middle pair is going to Union, I feel, and the third pair will just go out to the public, and that's how they're gonna do it, bro. That it's going to be stupid. Watch.
We gotta not underestimate the value of our knowledge base when it comes to this shit. So with us moving the way we move, knowing the average person don't understand or know why or how we do some of the shit we do, that just made me feel like these three pairs are so far-fetched. I can go up to the random sneakerhead, like average person who I know buys a lot of sneakers. Most of them don't know about this.
No, of course they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it takes for them to hear it from somebody like us to know what they mean. That's the thing. That's the difference.
Everybody
so we haven't diluted that information yet.
way.
No. But bro, we said about a year ago, regional exclusives, and what's happening this year? Regional exclusives, boutiques exclusives, because Nike told you. So don't expect these three pairs to all come out to the public, especially with what we saw with Undefeated, especially with what we saw with the Tokyo 5s, especially with what we're going to see with a lot of these limited pairs. We saw the Works Out, which one of the pairs is limited. We saw the Yu-Gi-Ohs, one of them came out to the public, one of them limited to the boutiques. And this is the new world. Welcome to the new world. Your sneakers were available, you didn't want them, so Nike said, all right, F you, we're gonna make them super limited. Welcome to the new world, guys. That's all I'm saying. You wanted this and you got this.
It's necessary, man. We gotta.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so, bro. I'm just in the wind, dog. Like I'm letting my instincts lead me
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for real. Like I'm not really. I've only chased hard twice, 3 times this year.
Okay.
No, no, about 5 times this year, and I was successful 3 times. That's why I said
Okay.
three.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
But
Not bad ratio.
six, six. So I'm about 50% because I forgot the undefeateds. I did
Yeah.
go hard for the undefeateds for my wife that morning. I didn't go raffle hard because I didn't know she wanted them until the day before. So it was kind of too late to enter raffles, but I went hard that morning. But and the whatever little raffles popped up after that. But I
Yeah.
don't know, bro. I'm not finna let the I can't ride the wave.
Yeah, yeah. Even though you don't ride the wave, you can see it. That's the thing. Like what you guys don't realize is some of the stuff that we say doesn't materialize for the next 2 to 3 years because we see it so in advance and we talk about it so in advance because we experienced this for the last 10 years of picking up sneakers or even less, and you can see patterns. Like I'll be honest, I was gonna bring this up as a subject, but Nike are the worst teasers of sneaks. I'm gonna be really, really honest, right? Because if you really think about it, I'll give you one example: the Taxi 12.
It's coming.
That sneaker's, I know it's coming, but that sneaker's been coming for the last 6 years. Pause, right?
Bad leadership.
I know. But in the meantime, they've given you 4 variations of the taxi, the reverse taxi, the royalties, all the stuff, bro, all the stuff that are similar to the taxis, and you think about it, and you're like, you could just drop the taxis, but no, we're gonna give you another colorway just like that, and another colorway. Just they've done this so many times. This is why I say they're the ultimate teasers, because they gave you the Wizard Freeze 5 years ago. Was it 5 years ago? Yeah, they give you the Wizard Freeze 5 years ago, and now the True Blues is coming out next year. So like, it's like we'll dance for you. The sneakers will dance for you until you get the real one you want. So while we're on this merry tiptoe dance of releasing sneakers, we're gonna give you some similar silhouettes to what you want. But we're never going to tell you where you're going to get it, but you probably will get it eventually because we'll still probably drop it for you. But in the meantime, enjoy it. Hold this for me. Hold the Wizards for me. Hold all the variation of Taxi 12s for me until you get the Taxi 12s. Nike's the biggest tease, bro. This is why you can predict what they're going to release, bro, because Nike's the biggest tease, bro.
I would almost rather they drop less pairs more frequently.
Yeah, that's a good option. How long has
But
it been since we got the Taxi 12s?
I don't want to say because I bought the royalties anyway. But it's nasty. The end of the year is looking real nasty.
Yeah,
Like-
let's not even talk about some of the heat.
Gammas, taxis,
Soulfly
Shadow
3s.
10s, Soulfly
Yeah.
3s. There's another big one at the end of the year. I said Shadow 10s.
Have you
can't
seen
remember. Now I
have
to
you
look at
seen
my
the
calendar.
have you seen all the 11s that are coming out? Regional exclusive 11s that are coming out. I thought we are always on board, bro. Always on board. We talked about regional exclusives for the last 2 years. We're always
That's
on
okay.
board.
It's okay.
Sorry,
They'll get it.
they'll get one day.
Shout out to the bros. They'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like the rare airs. I'm not really a fan of those the kids colorway.
Mm.
It's okay, like the glow in the dark and all that. I get it. Halloween sneaker or whatever, but the Gammas, you know what the Gammas gonna do.
Yeah, Gamma's gonna go crazy. They better make loads of pairs of those as well, because that's an instant
So
sellout. One thing Jordan Brand don't get wrong is 11s. When they release 11s, they release a lot of 11s, and when they release a lot of 11s, they all sell out, which is great because it means that your end of year fiscal year coming up to the end of your fiscal year, you're doing great numbers, and that's what Jordan Brand always do. So expect, hopefully, fingers crossed, expect a lot of those Gamma 11s, and then they will just sell out. They'll sell
I
out.
think that that women's colorway will do well. Just because it's an easy color, the white and silver or white and gray or whatever. Um, I like them Bordeaux 40s I saw.
Oh, I
That was,
written
that
out
was
on
the
my.
other sneaker. That was the other sneaker I wanted, or I'm interested in for the end of the year. That Jordan 40 sale. It's supposed to come out sometime in November.
Yeah,
The
I was
Jordan
just
40
saying.
with the swoosh on it.
Yeah, I was just saying. Bordeaux is such a sexy colorway, bro.
Did you see
Bordeaux
the Bordeaux
or
40?
so
Crazy.
so. It looks velvety, bro. Velvety.
Crazy. I want it.
That's crazy. That's a crazy sneaker.
I think
That's
it's
a
gonna be
crazy
hard to
crazy.
get. Them 40's been doing good. I think it's gonna be hard to get. The first colorway gonna always sell out, or the new Jordan silhouette, because all the hoopers and the collectors and the Jordan guys and the Chicago guys and the sneaker historians and whatnot. Like it's a big
Yeah,
deal when the first Jordan colorway always come out, but that Bordeaux colorway, I think is gonna be kind of like the Amamaya 39 was. How it just disappeared,
yeah.
and then you start seeing NBA players wearing it on the court.
Bro,
I think we're gonna see
that
that Bordeaux
color.
40 in the NBA this year.
Yeah, that color is ridiculous, though. That color is absolutely ridiculous
Oh,
because
and shout out to Trey Young too. Pat Bev, you a sucker. On my camera, you a sucker. Shout out to Trey Young.
why is he a sucker?
Anyway, because he is. Back to sneakers.
Cool.
Travis. All this talk. Travis this. Travis that. It's Travis last shoe. It's Travis last Jordan 1. It's Travis last Travis Lee Nike gonna drop Travis. No, they not. Where was he at when he said what he said? I'm trying to pull it up. I'm looking for my clip. Cause Travis standing on business. I don't know how much faith to put in this, but I do have some faith in it. Let's listen to Travis.
Eventually I want to, have a building there, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's growing.
At night.
Yeah, I think that's growing the energy of assortment of things, right? Eventually having athletes that can come under, eventually creating other lines of running to, basketball, to lifestyle, to football, to both legs of football, to tennis, pickleball. I have a vision for, this assortment of footwear and apparel, right? And I think that's just the steps that we're taking towards just where to go. I think that's just the future for what we're trying to build. I think every day we're rotating the wheels on like, what's the future of footwear, future apparel.
All right, that's enough. Bad audio, and plus Travis talk how he talk, but
Yeah. But you got the gist. You got the gist. So he's got long-term ambitions at Nike.
so that makes me believe either he has long-term security. Did I say that right? Long-term security.
Yeah, long-term security. Yeah, yeah.
Let me straighten my tongue. Let me hit my drink real quick. That sounded nice. Excuse me, y'all. Long-term security,
Yeah,
or he is bidding for long-term security.
yeah, yeah. Manifesting it, as you say. You can only receive what you ask for.
I don't think we have seen the last of Travis, nor will we see the last of Travis for at least another couple of years. If y'all done heard something to the contrary, let me know. Y'all just heard the man talking about having big plans for buildings and this sport
What
and
did he
that
do?
sport.
What did he do afterwards, bro? After that, he was wearing another Jordan 1 low, a more of a pinkish variation of the Jordan 1 low Travis Scott. So that just tells you exactly what's happening. You're gonna expect to see that probably next year, sometime next year, because you know when Travis wears a sneaker, most likely it's gonna come out to the public. We saw it with the Trainer Ones, we saw it with the 95s, we saw it with the Air Force Ones, we saw it with a lot of Travis highs and lows. So yeah, that's just reinforcing what Q just said. It's a statement of intent from Travis. So he's just
And
telling you, you know,
who
he's not
gonna
going
buy
anywhere.
it, TJ? Who gonna buy it, TJ?
Who's gonna? Everyone that wants that Jordan 1 low. So we know that. I'm telling you, bro, the Jordan 1 is going to make a comeback in 2026 and 2027.
The Travis Scott
telling you, bro.
Jordan 1 is gonna make a comeback.
He's gonna drop for your head top. He's gonna drop a Jordan 1. I'm telling you, it's gonna drop a Jordan 1 high for you guys. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe one exclusive to the US, maybe one exclusive to Europe. Who knows? Because that is a fantastic idea, right? If you did that and make it super limited because it'll be hard to get. Make it regional because it'll be hard to get. Make one for Tokyo because it'll be hard to get. That's what you do with silhouettes that are oversaturated. Make them hard to get and draw the attention back onto the silhouette, because all of a sudden when the hype is back up, people will be like, oh damn, I want that sneaker again because the hype is back up and it's worth a little bit of money again. And all of a sudden the Jordan 1 ain't dead anymore.
Answer me one question, TJ.
What's that?
What color will this mythical GR Jordan 1 be? That's going to make the masses come out and sell it out soon as it drop. And people going to be lining up and fighting like it's the Black Metallic 5.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I can answer the question because you taking too long. It's going to be whenever they feel like bringing back either the Turbo Green or
Hey.
the Mochas or the Biohacks or something that's already hyped. And it may possibly end up looking like the re-release of the Shattered Backboards, which was pretty much the most hyped GR Jordan 1 in all of existence. So you can keep preaching this hype. We didn't move past it. We was talking about Travis. And you want to go back to the Jordan 1. And again, you comparing hype for GRs to collaborations is not the same.
I know it's not the same. But
So stop doing
it. But it's part of the silhouette.
It's cap. It's cap. It's
part of the
cap.
silhouette
It's not working.
itinerary.
If it was going to work, it would be working already. It would still be working. It's not working.
We'll come back to this in 2 years' time, bro. We'll come
You
back
ain't, how
to
many
this in 2
Jordan
years'
ones
time.
you checking for?
We'll come back to this in 2 years' time, bro.
2 years.
come back
What
to
is it? Man, what is you talking about?
That's my
2
timeline.
years.
That's my timeline. I'm telling you, 2
Why?
years' time.
So why are we talking? Why you keep bringing it up now? You said it already.
Because I'm just warning people. I'm just warning. I'm warning people of the chaos that's about to happen on your head tops. I'm just warning you guys. It's going to be chaos, bro. It's going to be chaos, bro. It's going to be chaos. Watch. 2 years. Give it 2 years. We'll revisit this convo. Well, what you got next, bro? Anyway. I'll go on for you.
Else, man.
I'll go on for you. Are Adidas actually going to buy Puma? Or is that just a rumor? Rumor for Puma.
I hope not. I mean,
Because a documentary on
well, I
Netflix
can't say.
as well.
I can't say. I mean,
Will the two brothers reunite together after the
it's not the two
disagreement? Will the
brothers
two come?
reuniting.
Hey,
It's not the two brothers reuniting. Don't paint false narratives.
I'm just joking. We all know how Puma and Adidas first came about.
The
But
family,
obviously,
the people who started both companies probably ain't even got majority stake in them no more.
I know. I'm just using histrionics. I'm just portraying the histrionics to the point we are at this moment in time, which is two big corporate companies, and one of them
You sound
might
like
be
the people
bought
who
out.
think Michael Jordan make the shoes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one.
Be like, he should.
If MJ didn't
no.
make it, if MJ didn't make it, I don't want it.
Why y'all keep talking about what he should do? He not sitting at home drawing and coloring sneakers on his computer. No, it's not him.
Somebody needs
He
to-
approves
somebody needs
shit.
to
He
do
don't
me.
make nothing.
He takes it. Good.
Like Michael
What's his
Jordan sitting
teeth?
at home on Photoshop making colorways. No, that's not what he doing.
Somebody do a meme. That'll be jokes.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. People make me say, I ain't even mean to go that far with you. That just hit my mind, bro. People piss
That's
me
kinda
off
funny.
when they do
That's
that. They
kinda funny.
he need to do this. Why it's not him.
Yo,
he don't control
yo,
that
yo.
shit. He just get the check.
But no. Yeah, no, bro. No. He needs to get the blame. You know why? Because he's the face of the company. He gets the check. That's why, bro. Blame Michael Jordan. he needs the blame. It's on him. Don't let Q tell you anything otherwise. He gets the checks. It's his company. He's the boss. He gets the blame. I'm just saying, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Go on. What were we saying? Yeah. So Adidas and Puma, bro. Do you think is this story even a reality, or is Adidas
care.
going to buy up Puma?
I don't care, because I mean, what difference it gonna make for either company? Like, I think it could help Puma more than it could help Adidas. Maybe.
It depends on the audience as well. I think Puma's really highly sought after in the Caribbean as well. So that's something that includes it. Plus, I think the basketball range.
Everybody hit where they hit. I don't think
Yeah.
that's what I mean by I don't think it's gonna really affect either company drastically. Like I feel like it might help Puma more because Puma is a smaller company than Adidas. So Adidas will lend infrastructure to Puma where it don't exist. So they might end up finding some more pockets of revenue that they didn't have before, or they might be able to push more product to the revenues, the points of revenue that they already have.
But isn't this Adidas Reebok version 2.0?
No, well, yeah, it could be. It could be if they. It makes sense to keep the brands separate, too. But like my initial thought when I saw it was, who is this helping? I mean, it's probably helping Puma.
Yeah.
Adidas, they got their own. They set up all over the world in their different ways, way better than probably Puma is in the places that they are set up. So they can help them get better equipped, more
Better
set
coverage.
up, get some more deals, some more sponsorships with different teams and sports and whatnot. But
What do
might
Adidas
maybe
get?
get some more signature athletes with the better revenue, maybe some better ideas, better logistics or whatever. Since they're a better company.
Possibly, but what's the benefits for Adidas then? I don't understand. Is it one sided, or do you feel like it's one company trying to bail out another company, or is it mutual?
No, I mean it's depending on how much they can help Puma. As you know, if they can help the brand grow, they get the profits. You know, they
True.
get whatever the current situation is, and if they buying it, obviously, or merging, they feel like they can help it grow.
Okay. Cool.
Why else would you merge with a company that you're doing better than when there's so much other competition out here? You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like Puma's advancing their basketball range a bit more
Hell
than
no.
maybe? Okay. Adidas is still
Nah,
Adidas
that
has
was
got
quick.
yeah, Adidas has got Ant Man. Adidas has got a really big roster of NBA stars as well.
Yeah, they got Puma got Melo. That's the only star they got.
Yeah,
So
that's what I was thinking.
I mean, he popping with the young people. His basketball sneakers are popular. Casually with the young people, he got the casual, you know, the big laces and big soles and all that stuff. So he got clothes, and so he doing good over there. I think for them, but I can't think of who else is popping with Puma. Bruce Lee, uh, 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 Clyde. I don't know.
It's it's going to be interesting. I think it feels like a Reebok 2.0. To be honest, like it just feels like it's heavily beneficial to one side than the other. But it could be Adidas trying to increase their range of range of artillery with what Puma got to offer. So you never know.
Shit, Converse kicking Puma ass at this point.
Exactly, exactly that. So
Culturally, as far as visibility, people still wearing Chucks like it, like they never went out of style because they really don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't see too many people walking around in Pumas casually, even though it's a lot of fresh casual Pumas. But when it
do,
comes to sports, only Pumas I see are Mellows on the basketball court.
what do you feel? Do you think this is a silly question. Who's bigger, Vans or Puma?
Vans, easy, way
Yeah,
easy.
exactly. Ah,
Vans,
like let's see what
Vans,
happens.
Vans is a skateboard brand. Like you can name any skateboard brand, and they're bigger than Puma. Culturally, and possibly financially, because skateboarding is it's still an underground culture. As commercial as skateboarding has managed to get, with X Games and having televised tournaments and stuff like that, big brand sponsorships and everything. I mean, hell, Puma makes skate shoes too, but how many? I wonder how many skaters, skating in Pumas
Do,
versus Nike or Adidas or New Balance.
did you feel like they've semi lost their identity over the years because they've tried? Let's be honest, they've tried the collaborations. You had J Cole do the Dreamer 2. He did a little bit of more of like a collaboration on that. They tried little bits and pieces. I think even Clark's is kind of killing their ass in terms of the reach they've got in the Caribbean, because everybody like in Jamaica, everybody loves Clark shoes. You can hands down still. It used to be a time when Puma were kind of big in the actual Caribbean, especially in Jamaica, but they've lost that over the last recent years. So
They probably still got. I mean,
yeah,
it's traditional. It's like
yeah,
with the U.S. and Nike. Like traditionally, Nike has been the big sportswear brand for us. So most people in the U.S. like who don't care, they gonna go in the store. They gonna see Nike and it's an easy cop. It wasn't
yeah.
until On Cloud and Hoka and Brooks and some of these other brands got a lot of mainstream notoriety from, like, remember when we were looking at when I pulled up the GQ list of
Yeah.
the best sneakers to buy in 2024 or whatever it was, top 10 sneakers according to GQ. It was a bunch of that shit. It was a
Yeah.
bunch of mainstream casual shit that sneakerheads could care less about,
So Puma
and that's
still
what most people go for.
Yeah, Puma still sponsor the Jamaican track and field and Olympics teams as well. I think they still might sponsor the football team as well. So they still got that reach, but
See, with more infrastructure, they can do more with that. You know what I'm saying? They can get better equipment. They can get more shit. They can get bigger in general. You know, bigger presentation and events and shit like that with better backing from a bigger company. You know what I'm saying? If that's where their interest lies. And in my opinion, if you're buying a company that's somewhat successful, you should be focusing on one, expanding on what y'all already good at, and two, making what y'all already good at even better. That's the way I think.
Yeah.
So if this is what y'all good at, this is what y'all winning at, let's figure out how to get this message across to more people, and let's expand in this genre. Like if it's running, track and field, or whatever the case is, let's hone in on this and try to make strides in this category where we already winning at. You know what I mean?
Exactly that. The thing is, you would hopefully expect like Adidas to nurture Puma and make them grow because it's going to be beneficial to both the partnerships. But we've seen with the Reebok situation that wasn't the case. So it's going to be interesting to see how they approach this. I think especially Reebok was a failed project from Adidas. I think they probably gave up on it when the time was coming to an end, and this is why Shaq and Iverson captured that and took it away from what Adidas was doing. So I'll be intrigued to see what happens to Puma, whether they go down the same path or whether Adidas have learned from their mistakes and want to produce something with a different company. So let's just see.
I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard to tell with stuff like this sometimes. I mean, I would like to think that Puma gonna come up off of it.
Yeah, you'd like to think that. You'd definitely like to think that. I will do two quick ones quickly for you, bro. You heard of the sneakers maps? Have you?
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you think, bro? Just if you didn't hear about sneakers maps, it's all about introducing boutiques. It's all about introducing tier zero shops. It's all about introducing the sneaker world around you from your app, so you can find these stores, these places, these boutiques, these events, these locations where you can go buy sneakers. All the different like collaborators, like boutiques, like Undefeated if you're in the States, or Pata. All of that stuff will be on the maps, so you can discover the sneaker world around you. So that's what Sneaker Maps is aiming to do. And I think it's what Nike was expecting. What Nike wants you to do is more boots to the ground and more foot traffic in these stores, because they want you to go and discover what's in these stores, which might not be on the app either. So it's interesting, that approach. But what's your thoughts?
I think it's cool, man. It's just another way to engage. I think it's another way to pull people in and try to keep the app in people's minds. I know for myself, being that when I travel, I gotta do something sneaker related. That would be a huge benefit for me to have something that's sneaker centric, highlighting sneaker things, versus just going to Google where you got to decipher for yourself. You got to go in and read reviews and other things. So hopefully it's insightful.
Yeah.
And not just Google Maps substitution.
So this is what Sneaker Maps. I mentioned a couple of bits, but this is what it officially kind of brings to you. The Sneaker Maps is an in-app store locator discovery tool which highlights official Nike retailers, boutiques, and community sneaker shops in a user, city, or region. So basically, not only does it highlight your normal shops, but community-related shops that you might not be aware of, which is dope. It also indicates tier 0 accounts, undefeated Kith, extra bar alongside with smaller shops. Each map location provides details such as address, hours, contact information, social media links, and also basically Sneaker Maps aims to link users to events, activations, drops, and other local happenings at around those retailer spots. So it gives you a lot. It gives you more than Google will, if once it launches, but it gives you an insight. You can drop into any city and you can take a look around of what's there. So it makes sneaker shopping way more useful if you're out of town. If you know what's local to you, that's a bit different, but if you're out of town, if you go into a different spot or a place, you'll be able to find this. And it basically it is designed to reinforce physical retailers' relevance as in a hype-driven, what they say is a hype-driven release model, drive foot traffic and explore the sneaker ecosystem. So it sounds interesting. I'm intrigued to see how it launches, and especially if you're in the States, if you go and travel different states or around the world, especially hopefully it goes around the world. It is such a fantastic idea.
They're trying to subvert the notification apps, the information apps, which I appreciate. Like, I don't want to have to go check 2 and 3 different apps to, check information against each other to make sure that or call the store. And I mean, the grassroots is the grassroots. If you have to call the store, pull up, ask, all that shit, I encourage you to do that. And that's the good shit. That's the fun part. Sometimes, being out there talking to people, meeting people, seeing what's going on, being an actual part of the community. We still have to be an actual part of the community, even though a lot of these launches taking place online, and that's what they've been talking about. And adding this to the app seems like is what they pushing. Hopefully, it is truly what they pushing. It's not activated in Atlanta yet, but
I think it might go from city to city at this moment in time. We'll introduce it in the States first, so that'll be quite interesting to see how it runs. And then once it's successful, I think it'll be rolled out universally to all sneaker apps around the world. So I see it happening in Tokyo, I see it happening in Europe, I see it happening in the UK. I think they need to open a sneakers app for the guys in Canada because they're desperately needing it and wanting it. So there's a lot of things happening. I still feel there's a lot of improvements to be made with the sneakers app. There's a lot of things, but you're right, they're trying to bring all of those notifications into one spot. It's like claiming your territory. We're Nike, we're Jordan, we do this, we're gonna do this. So it's about time you stop doing what we're gonna do. I think that's what the case is at the moment.
Yeah, right now it's only in New York, LA, and Paris. So
okay, so the major cities at the moment, and then they'll start to distribute to different cities. Even though London should be on there as well, and maybe Atlanta and other places.
Maybe about popular. It.
Yeah,
we need London, Atlanta, Miami. We need Memphis on there. Well, they probably ain't doing too much in Memphis. That's just a hook up. We probably need Houston on there, Vegas on there, Chicago on there. Probably need I don't know. You have to tell me about more places over there. Can't hear you. You're muted, bro. You muted.
So, bro, I don't know
I
what
heard
happened
none
there.
of that shit.
I hope it's going to be in a loads of various places. I mean, you got places like Germany. You got places in Spain. You've got places in Milan, Italy. At this moment in time, and Anish is actually in Milan, and he's discovering for himself, like, basically all these different places. But if he had the app, you can open it up and see all these places and all these locations where are fascinating to sneaker people. And
Well, he got Google.
Discover
There's
exactly.
Google sneakers near me.
But we know how Google is sometimes. So
Yeah, that's what I did in Chicago when I found the damn sneaker vape store.
yeah. Sneaker vape store.
I told that story, didn't I?
Don't remember it. But we tell it in the after show. I'll write it down. Last little bit of information I had. Did you hear about Don C and RSVP being sued by Nike?
Yep.
What was that about, bro? Do you want to elaborate?
They ain't pay their bills.
Because
Nike is like a water bill. It's like the cable bill. It's like your phone bill. It's like your car note. You get service. You have to pay for it. They send you product, and you have to pay the bill. And they ain't been paying a lot of bills. It was a bunch of bills.
yeah, from
Stacked
2023, from September 2023 to March 2024, Nike supplied goods to RSVP Gallery, and I think Don C was basically named in the lawsuit because he was a personal guarantor,
Part owner.
meaning he was meaning he was individually liable for debts under the guarantee
in the paperwork.
agreed with. Yep, exactly that. So it wasn't a good look for them. So you need to pay your bills. So if you owe something, please pay your bills. You will get chased up, and you will get bailiffs at your door knocking for the money. So pay your bills when they're due, otherwise you get a lawsuit on you. That's the moral of the story, bro. Pay your bills. Nothing's more important than paying your bills. Exactly.
They don't stop, even when you die.
Yeah. The wolves are always at the door.
Yep.
Right. Anything else you got for this week, bro?
Nah, man, I'm cool.
We just quickly went through it this week in terms of topics because we had 2 weeks to condense into one show. Let's do Sneaker Court because let's just talk about the mailman. Your mailman this week, bro. Let's go Sneaker Court.
You gotta hit the button. Something going on with my StreamYard.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me find it now. I've never looked for this. Hold on. There you go.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. This week I don't have my gavel because I can't find it because I rearranged my room. So you got the justice. You got the justice pen of justice today. And now you're laughing. I got a pen of justice today to rewrite the wrongs in the sneaker world.
Rewrite the wrongs.
I'm glad I saved this. I'm glad I saved this segment. So at least I got through that little segment. So I'm rewriting the wrongs with my pen today. This week, let's rewrite some wrongs because, bro, what did you show me today? Your mailman had the energy to get to your front door and then gave up at the finish line and threw the box at your front door. Was it your front door or your porch?
I ain't got nothing to say, man. I'm gonna just let the evidence speak for itself.
Play it, bro. Play it.
Mind you, I'm having work done at my house. You muted. That's what happened when I hit this. when I shared the screen, you got muted. Anyway, I'm gonna
No. I muted myself just because I know that it kind of auto plays and double plays, so I muted.
But no, I'm gonna mute the video anyway because it's just a bunch of no. But you see the dude right here.
Okay. So your mailman was approaching through the middle, and you can see it's coming to your front porch, and then slam, bro. He just froze it. Why did you pause it mid-throw, bro? Because that box is traveling. That's bad, bro. Oh, why did you do that? Did you not come out? Were you at home first of all, bro?
No.
Okay, that's terrible. You know what? That's as bad as Amazon, one of the Amazon deliveries, because we're in a basement. Where our door is in the basement. You got to walk down the steps, come around and post the package through. What the Amazon driver did was, at the top of the street level, he just threw the package to the floor. He just physically threw it and landed at my front door. And I saw it because I was walking home and I saw him do this. I wanted to stop him and slap him because, like, you take your 2 seconds to come down the stairs and post it. Why are you throwing a package which has probably got electrical wires in it? Because I was trying to wait for a charger. That's as bad as this, bro. Because the guy did it. He saw he had 4 steps to take to get to your porch, but he couldn't be bothered, bro. It's almost laughable, and you threw it. Yo, bro, I'll be pissed as you are, bro. I'm not even joking. And on that, guilty, and this week's rewriting of the wrongs that are in the sneaker world. I would like to say, give this guy his final check, because that's not the way you treat somebody's packages, bro. Anything you want to say?
They need to retire this motherfucker.
He came up on the finishing line, bro.
He is a whole grown punk. This is the definition of a punk ass right here. I mean, he grown as hell. How you still a punk in your 50s, in your 60s?
Yeah, he does look old. I think he's. Does he watch the podcast? Do you know if he listens to the podcast? Because
I hope so.
He must. Imagine you get a doorbell, you get him knocking on your door tomorrow or next week, and sorry, bro, I didn't mean to throw your package. I didn't realize it was you.
Guess what? This ain't the first time he done did this.
Oh.
And I tried to report him, but you can't.
Bro, I hope he doesn't realize it's you, because he's gonna fire your package out of a cannon.
Bro, look at him. You don't watch it. You don't watch nothing. He look like he go home and chew nails all night long. And listen to the radio.
Yo,
He don't even watch TV. He listens to the radio.
Bro, that's what you call minimum effort, maximum pay.
That motherfucker go home and listen to the radio and drink Pepsi, Diet Pepsi all night. That's why his ankle swole. That's why he can't walk up them 4 short, and them some short stairs. Them ain't no steep stairs. They small stairs, small brick stairs. Like minimum effort required. Boy.
You know what would make that video even worse? If it was an overhanded throw, bro. If you've thrown it overhanded. I don't know why I'm laughing, because that's horrendous.
Ask me where the box came from.
I know where the box came from. Where did it come from?
No, you don't know where it came from.
Where did it come from?
Fenty. Hit the button.
Guilty. Ah, man. Get this man a retirement home because he just needs to be retired. He's given up. He's already given up on work. Just find him a retirement home so he can just sit down, have his Diet Coke, chew his cashews or his nuts, and let him enjoy life rather than put him through the strains of walking into somebody's door and throwing packages. That's all the guy wants. So who is it? UPS, bro? Who's the delivery agency?
This is the U.S. Postal Service.
Okay, that's even worse. The US Postal Service, sort your people out. That's all I got to say. Guilty. And find this guy a new home. That's all I got to say, bro. Anything you want to say?
No.
That was it.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Oh, bro.
He in
That's
the screenshot. You know that, right? The thumb. You know he in the thumbnail, right? You know that.
know
That's
that
why.
already.
That's why I paused it right there. He in the thumbnail for shiggity.
Oh, damn it. Let's do some discounts quickly, bro, if you got any.
Got no damn discounts.
Let me see. I got two or three. Have you seen the Nike loafers, bro? The Nike loafers with the air bubble at the back.
Trash.
All right, cool.
You talking about the Air Afrique?
Yeah, Air Freak. That's what I wasn't even sure about the name, bro. I wasn't sure about the name. I thought I wrote it down. I just called them the new Nike loafers, but they called it Air Freaks. They're definitely freaky.
It could be Africa or Afrique. I don't know.
A freak.
I mean, with the right, I could see them. I could pull them off. I feel like I could pull them off. The black ones, anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
I could probably pull off the white ones if I try hard enough.
But would you want to get that or the Air Max 1000?
1,000 easy.
Exactly. So why would you want to get some loafers when you can wear the Air Max 1000, which is similar concept?
I mean, but if I had to dress up, I would rather my dress shoes be Nike.
Yeah, cool. Right. Cause have now become Uniqlo's first artist in residence, which is absolutely awesome, absolutely amazing. Shout out to Cause for that.
Duh.
Yeah,
They probably been trying to do that, and Cause just finally agreed.
Yeah, exactly. That's an easy move. Also, Costco collaboration with Nike SB. It literally looks like my grey top with the SB lows. So it looks like it's very, very, very fabricy. Watch out for that in your local Costco. I don't know if it's coming to the UK, but it sounds like it's in the States already. And then Bravis did the Claymation Hey Arnold sneakers, which looks very, very dope in terms of the way it's been executed. I think it's dope. But obviously it's another novelty sneaker coming off what Mischief and they've done with the Big Red Boots, and a lot of other people are doing, which is crazy. And last but not least, we talked about the Tor Yellow 4s. Jordan 4's coming out in 2026 with the True Blue 3s coming out in 2026. So watch out for that, guys. That's going to be crazy. Next year's lining up to be another crazy year. God save us. Or sneaker God save us. But yes, bro, that was the show for this week.
I did have a discount.
Go on.
DT Max 96 low. Did I say that last part?
Yeah.
Or what's that last week?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I need them. That was in Discord. We talked about it in the Discord.
Yeah, we talked about this
Because we have full podcasts in the Discord.
Yeah, you should come and check us out on the Discord. You should come and check us out on Patreon because we're about to do something really crazy after this episode's done. You go and listen to it on Patreon. Anyway, bro.
I told you at the beginning.
What's that, bro? Tell him again.
No. They heard the beginning.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep repeating myself. You just
Cool,
told
bro.
them too.
Exactly. Cool him then, bro. Cool the show, bro. Let's move on to the next bit.
Have a great day. Great week. Great month. Great year. Buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype. Cause the hype ain't real, man.
No.
And sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Remember that, guys. Remember that. Ain't it, bro? Because sometimes when they tell you like it is, why wouldn't you listen? Ain't it, bro?
Just hey, man. Listen to the man when he's telling the truth. That's
I
all
know
you
that.
gotta do.
Peace. Peace out, guys.
Hit the button, man.
Oh, I'm waiting for you to hit the button. What button?
I told you my thing messed up. You won't hit the button. Hit the button.